Hello, welcome back. I'm James. This is Final Fantasy 16. We're at 87% completion.
Hello there.
And we are in side quest hell. We are in side quest hell. There are so many side quests. There are more side quests than you can possibly believe, but we're doing them today in this video. We're going to wrap up every single one of the side quests that we have outstanding, and then maybe we'll get started on the final bit of story. I don't think we're going to complete the game in this stream. I don't think so. I mean, 13% in one stream, it's probably a bit too much, but I think we're close to the end. I don't think there's much left to go. Maybe another 2 or 3. One, 2 or 3 after this. We'll see. Anyway, let's crack on with some more of these side quests. We'll get them all wrapped up. That's the aim of today's stream. Let's see how we do. All of them? Good luck. I'm going to get them all. Don't worry. Don't worry. Look, I believe I'm going to get them all. I believe in myself. There's no more things to unlock here, so we're all good in the hideaway. All the hunts too. We'll see. The hunts, I think are getting easier, to be honest, for me. I think I'm getting to a point where I'm so over-leveled that the hunts aren't really causing me grief. So we got a side quest here, we got 2 side quests here, and then we're going to go over to Waloed. We've got 1, 2, 3 over there as well. So we're gonna work our way through each of these. It's possible we're gonna unlock some more as we go through. We definitely are gonna unlock some hunts because we haven't found those yet. There's 3. I think there's 3 left remaining, just based on the fact that there's 3 spaces left on the hunts board. So we'll see how we go. But before we get into any of that, our good old moderator, Mr. Chuckles, redeemed 2 pet the dogs. And so that's what we're going to do now. We're going to pet our friend Torgal here. Oh, no, we're not. Apparently we're in battle mode. Oh, we've got Joshua with us as well. I thought Jill had replaced Joshua, but actually we've got... Where does it show me in my party? Yeah. We've got 4 in our party. That's nice. This is oh, we're going to rinse everything. We're going to rinse everything here. Okay, first one is back here. Deep in an ether flood. Yeah, I suppose you can't really pet dogs in an ether flood. Let's see if when we get out here we can give them a good old... Oh, there's music playing now. What about now? Torgal? Would you like a pet? Nope. He's refusing me. I just want to love you. Oh, I know why you don't hear any in-game music. It's because Rimvello broke the stream earlier. There you go. There you go. Fixed it. Blame Rimvello. Thank you for telling me. Okay. Well, I'm not in battle stance now. Oh, there we go. We got some love to give.
Get it, boy.
Snack first to get your strength up for these 2 pets. Chuckles has got a scritch for you. There it is. Very delightful. But not that. It's got a second one for you too. 2 hands. A 2-handed scritch from Chuckles.
Quentin, I have a proposal for you.
Do you now? Something tells me you'll be asking more of me than a cask of Gotand gold. Go on then. Propose.
I just spilled tea on me. Shh.
You'd have me convince the chiefs and chamberlains of the realm that they should simply swallow their pride and
Yes.
do the one thing that has proved impossible for thousands of years. Was there anything else? Perhaps I can fetch you a meat pie as well.
Yes.
I know it's a lot to ask, but I can think of none better suited to the role.
And you'd have me give up what little I have left to do it. I told you, Clive. The people of Lostwing are my family, and I cannot abandon them. You'll have to find someone else.
I'm sorry to hear that.
So am I.
And why might that be?
What he's asking. How's it any different to what you've done so far? They want you to speak for those who can't speak for themselves. That's what you do best. If it's the vineyard you're worried about, we'll see that the grapes are picked and the tons filled. You know we will.
It's not that.
Then what is it? You said yourself we're family. Don't you trust us?
You know that's not what I'm...
I don't like Quentin.
Then what are you saying? That only we are worth saving? Why turn your back on everyone else? You convinced us we could build new lives for ourselves, and if you can do that, who's to say you couldn't convince the entire realm?
A stirring argument. I fear that any rejoinder I make might fall somewhat flat by comparison.
So you'll join us?
Where do you need me?
Field Marshal Havel will want to speak with you in person. He's currently in Port Isolde. I can arrange for a party of Cursebreakers to accompany you there.
That would be very much appreciated. I hear the roads are far from safe these days.
Hopefully not for long. My uncle.
Yeah, I don't know why either, Floral. I just don't. I don't like Quentin. It's not even. It's not even his voice. There's just. He's just not a nice person. He's not a nice person, I don't think. It reminds you of Kevin Spacey. He does a little bit, actually. He does, yeah. And I think he looks a bit like him, too. Ultima is the only nice person in this world. I think that's debatable. Oh, there's another one here. There's two quests here. One here and one here. Is that all there is in this area? Just those three. Alright, off to Northreach. Let's get these two.
I'm your biggest fan.
Akira, thank you for being my biggest fan.
I'm nervous. Well met, Sid. This is the initiate. Ember, present yourself.
At your service, Master.
Please, just Sid. There are no masters here. Your life is your own.
Oh, of course. Thank you, Sid. The sergeant says you'll be evaluating me at my trial.
To become a scout, yes.
I will be evaluating you at your trial.
Inherent in that role.
I am. But I swore I'd face them. Just like the man who saved my life.
And who would that be?
Gav. It was him who found me and freed me. No magic, no support, just one man and his nose. Came and sniffed me out. It taught me what one man can do if he puts his mind to it. And I've been training ever since, so that one day I can be someone's saviour, just like Gav was mine.
I'm sure he'd be flattered. You clearly have good intentions, Ember. And it sounds like you're under no illusions. Stick to this path and you'll make a fine Cursebreaker.
So, what? Have I passed?
You haven't even started yet. Now listen.
Favorite part of the game
Not
so
far
far,
from here is
Husky?
an Imperial lookout.
I'll say after this
Eastwatch.
cutscene.
The guards there record all their sightings in a logbook. You are to find it and bring it here.
And bring it here, right. Anything else?
No. Sneaking into a heavily guarded Imperial outpost and stealing the logbook would be quite sufficient. You will need to assess the situation, determine a point of entry, create a distraction and effect an escape, all without being discovered and thrown into an Imperial oubliette.
Oubliette!
Gav isn't our best scout because he can do everything. It's essential that you know your limits.
Know my limits, right. I won't let you down.
He's gonna die. Yeah, my favorite part of the game up to this point, I think, is the S Hunt rank dragon fight. That was like a high
Shouldn't be
point
as
for me.
dangerous as I made out.
I know it's
But
not
keep
like the
whoever
epic,
animal the same,
big
would you?
icon
On my
fights.
way.
But I felt like that was a real
Right,
test.
Ember.
It's
Impress me.
It's one of the times in the game I felt like I was really tested, and I was like, how the hell am I going to do this? I thought that was really, really good. Since that point, actually, I mean, whilst everything is visually stunning, since that point, I haven't really felt challenged by the game. You agreed? Nice, nice. How do I get up there? Oh, I go around here. Okay. Why am I going up there as well? Why, I mean, surely he's got to do this on his own. Hello? Suddenly, raptors. Bahamut and Titan Icon battles, they were amazing. Like I say, they were visually stunning. They just weren't difficult. Do you know what I mean? I didn't feel at any time, like, whilst I was like, oh my god, look at this, it's amazing! At the same time, I didn't feel like,
These are clean kills.
I didn't feel like I was out
Really
of control of the battle. I always felt like I was in control of it. I've always liked Odin. Uh-oh.
Or maybe not.
Odin in 9? Oh my god, Odin in 9. Octageisha! Hello, share some pog as fucking... Please, share your news. What is it?
Ember, draw your sword!
I can't.
He's gonna die.
Run! If you want him, you'll have to go through me. Waken wind!
Oh, nice, Octageisha. That's really cool. I'm glad to hear it. What does that mean, like, on a practical level for you? Like, what does it enable? No more D's now. Ah, I see. I get you. Nice. Oh, I'm really pleased for you. Congratulations. See, Husky, do you see what I mean about like that right there wasn't challenging? I was having a conversation with Octageisha and I wasn't even paying attention to the fight and I still smashed it.
Ember, are you...
Ember?
Gone.
I had to make her funny.
Scouts really are a rare breed. Back to Northreach it is then.
Okay, back to Northreach. Ember is not going to be our scout by the sound of it, because he was seen by the dragon. Good stuff, good feels. I'm really pleased for you. That's really cool.
A fortress?
Did he not come back?
I didn't expect you back so soon. Where is Ember? How did he fare?
I thought I'd find him with you.
Oh, he's going to get the book.
I followed him to Eastwatch, where I found him being set upon by a wild Avis. He was just standing there. Didn't even draw his sword. I had to step in and take care of things. But by the time I had, he was nowhere to be seen. I assumed he'd
I
set
bet
off
you he
in
went in
your
to steal the
direction,
book
but
and he used the fight that Clive was having as a
not.
distraction, and that's going to be his
I'm
justification.
sorry, Sid. I knew the boy had a nervous streak, but he seemed like...
The right man for the job?
Told ya. He's got the book.
I believe this is the logbook you tasked me with retrieving.
Eh? How did you... Don't you tell me you breached the tower while Sid was busy saving your skin.
What? Wasn't that what you asked me to do? To bring the thing back without getting caught?
he has you there, Nazaire. And he did it all on his own.
But
What?
Sid...
No, he didn't. He would have been eaten by a
He
dragon.
did what he thought was best. And now I have to decide whether I agree.
Of course. We'll await your evaluation back at the hideaway. Don't you leave my sight.
I'm not sure.
Yes, Sergeant.
I don't think he passed that test, because if we hadn't have stepped in, he would have been eaten by a dragon.
This won't be an easy
But if
decision.
his motivation was, I'm purposefully not going to fight this dragon, so Clive has to step in, and therefore the soldiers in the barracks are distracted so that I can complete my mission, that's a bit different. Oh, tricky one. That's a tricky one.
Welcome.
Welcome. Goodbye.
And a fine day to you. The garrison is threatening to pull their sentries from the markets if we don't cooperate.
Around here.
I would speak with this duke.
I saw the captain just now. Wasn't wearing his uniform. Your town needs you. I need you.
These guys have been having a
But
long
the Duke would
conversation.
have me clapped in irons.
Do you have a moment, Clive?
I'm sure.
What is it?
It's the Duke, unsurprisingly. His Eminence has assumed full control of the garrison and put every able-bodied man to work on the fortifications. The town was left all but unguarded, so Philippe was compelled to form a citizen's watch to fill the void. And though my dear boys have been characteristically willing to assist him in this, they want for bodies. So I was wondering if you would lend them your strength, that the people of Northreach might sleep easier.
Floral, yeah.
If only
They'd
for a
listen to
few
him as well,
nights.
wouldn't they?
Of course. Whatever you need.
Thank you, Clive. What would I do without you?
Die, probably.
Philippe told me he had men stationed at...
It's not even
Where
a
can I
joke.
find the mistress of this establishment?
Here, my lady. To whom do I have the pleasure of speaking?
My name is Sabine, and it is my displeasure to be the daughter of the Duke of Oriflamme, who I understand is causing you and your town no small amount of trouble. I wish to speak to you about what might be done.
Very well. Let us speak. I trust you'll forgive me, Clive.
Absolutely. Our conversation can wait.
Please, proceed.
As you know, my father is a most overbearing and supercilious man, and I join you in objecting to his every action. Indeed, I owe you my thanks for continuing to argue against his reckless plans. Yet I fear he is not one to be swayed by
Hazeloni.
reason. No. He must be made to face the consequences of his actions.
And who would make him do this?
I would. Myself and several other like-minded individuals. Were you to join us, we would surely have the strength to drive him from Northreach for good.
Does that not seem a trifle... drastic?
Drastic action is precisely what is called for. Unless you are content to see your people downtrodden and dispossessed. My father would have it that citizens exist only to serve the Empire. That they should be forced to make every sacrifice to ensure her revival. But he is wrong. It is not the people who must serve the Empire, but the Empire who must serve her people. He's always been like this. Scornful of the opinions of anyone he judged beneath
It's not
him.
even that much of an
But he
empire.
cannot be allowed to ride roughshod over the common folk any longer. We must fight him by all possible means.
Fight him? No. My purpose is to quell the tension in Northreach, not to stoke it. Respectfully, my lady. Our only chance of saving this town depends upon every one of us uniting against our common enemy. Your father and his followers included. While I understand your frustrations, I cling to the hope that he may yet be won round.
False hope, I assure you. But I see that your mind is made up. I shall bother you no longer. If you will extend me the same courtesy, I bid you good day.
I mean, if she interferes in our plans, we
certainly
will
has
not
spirit.
extend that courtesy.
Indeed. But unfortunately for us, that spirit is only likely to harden the Duke's resolve. which may be enough to seal the fate of this town. Not that she cares. This is all about her and her father.
Families.
I said good day!
I'm sorry, where were we? Yes. I was about to tell you of Philippe's plans for the town watch, but perhaps it's better that you heard them from him. I believe he's in the market, if you'd be so kind as to seek him out.
Right away.
It's just a pity I cannot join you. I'd like to see the two of you in action together.
Oh, aye. Oh. Oh. Indeed. Okay, outside there. You know what? Let's just warp there.
He'd have our coin. Our stock enough.
So you are content to abandon... Please, I beseech you. If you are a true son of Northreach, you must fight to defend your home.
That's exactly what I am doing, milady. Or trying to, at least. The land is crawling with fiends, and someone has to keep watch.
Even when our true enemy is hiding in the garrison? Fine. You're not the only able-bodied man in Northreach.
She's gonna cause trouble.
Thank you so much for your help.
Someone needs to take her hat and throw it away like a frisbee, and she'll go running after it, and she won't bother us anymore.
Could hardly get a word in edgeways. Like father, like daughter, eh?
She made an uninvited appearance at the Vale earlier, hoping to convince the Dane to join her in fomenting rebellion.
I bet that went well. Her ladyship seems to have a way with people. Anyway, what brings you here?
Our mutual friend thought you might welcome some help.
Oh, she did she? Right as always. In fact, you're just the man.
And what a man!
We've had some reports, you see. Sightings of, you know what.
They're back.
Seems that way.
Pet the bloody
All
dog!
over, too. We haven't been able to confirm anything yet, but if you're willing, you could go and see what's what.
Right. Where should I look?
You know Grieger's Weep? One of the sightings places them somewhere on its shores.
I'm on my way.
Thank you, Clive. I'll look into one of the other sightings. Let's rendezvous back here later.
Toggle? Toggle? Toggle! Oh, thank God. That was a bit concerning.
Get it, boy.
No snack. And Chuckle's final pet of the day. A good one, a good double-handed one to finish the day. A good two hands. Some of these quests being very dry. This is going to be a run out here, kill the thing, come back kind of quest. But that's fine. I don't mind a bit of fighting.
Come on. Damn it. The reports were true. I need to stop them before they get to the town.
Easily done. Come on. Winona then. Hello, Risusu. Side questing. You haven't missed anything. Except Rinvello breaking stream about again and
Call that a test, Ultima.
lots of noise.
Clive, it's me.
Hello, me. I'm Clive, the Cid.
Are you all right?
I am. But it seems the reports were true. The thralls have returned.
Where?
I dispatched the few that I found, though.
Well, that's something, I suppose. But what were they doing south of town? They all came from the north last time. We might be able to fend off an attack from one side or the other, but from both?
Do you have eyes in the north?
He doesn't want to be double.
I should probably
No,
go
I'm
and
not
have a
gonna
look,
say
though,
it.
just to be sure. You head back to Northreach. I want you there just in case war breaks out while I'm away.
What do you mean?
Her ladyship's been busy working her magic on the townspeople, stirring up ill feeling towards her father. But she'll have her marching on the barracks if we're not careful.
What? This is exactly what the Dane was afraid of. I'll do what I can to calm things down.
Come on, the Cid.
Be careful out there, all right?
Don't worry, I'm not like you. One sniff of those things and I'm running back to town screaming blue murder.
How was day 3, Risusu? You had a good day? Did you do your key fob? That's a big question for you. Did you do your key fob?
Do you not see, Father? The people of Northreach have given enough, and only a fool would ask for more.
Father!
Listen to me, Sabine. Where would our people be without their country, hmm? The Empire is their sword and their shield. It is she that ensures they can live without fear. And now she teeters on the brink. Without their sword, how will the people fight? Without their shield, how will they protect their kin? Can the unarmed stand against the advancing hordes? No. But there is yet hope. A new shield, a new sword. A new empire.
He wants to be the Emperor.
We can rebuild Sandbreck, just as Great Grieger wills it.
Perhaps we could, Father. But we don't want to. Not if it is built on the broken backs of the people.
Please, let us not quarrel in the street. You must see that no good will come of this. Our fight is not with each other, but with the threat that draws ever closer to our gates. A threat that your sword has yet to rid us of, Your Eminence.
You will hold your tongue, whore.
Whoa!
You may have filled my daughter's head with your heresy, but I will not be corrupted.
Corrupted?
Put your dirty finger
Your
away,
daughter's
son!
opinions are her own, as you would know if you had ever deigned to listen to her. At least I hope they are your opinions, and not posturing born of a family feud. Northreach deserves better than that.
Northreach deserves better than you, Carla.
Slap
As
him.
I know who you are. The slut of Twinside who bedded a Branded.
Fuck him up right now.
Jealous, are you? That a woman might choose a bearer over a pious man of Grieger.
Clive! I met a swarm of thralls coming south from Oriflamme. Hundreds of them. Too many to count.
Oh, fuck. No. Work on the fortifications has scarcely begun. We will retreat to Caer Norvent and there make our stand. Did you hear me? That was an order.
While this is but a heartfelt plea, let us make our stand here.
Get your
and
frying
protect
pans.
Our homes. Protect those that we love. Together for Northreach.
Frying pans!
You heard the dame. What are we waiting for? Pikemen to the gates. Archers to the roofs. Quickly, come on!
But She is but a common...
Put him down.
Oh, yes. And we'd follow her to the gates of hell.
What a bad man.
The men have their orders, and they look like following them. I got them spaced out at regular intervals. Whichever direction the thralls strike from, there'll be someone there to meet them.
Thank you, Philippe. Rest assured, the people will play their part.
Why don't they
The
just close the
herbalist
gate
has
at the
donated a
one
stock of
side and then they can
medicines to me.
focus their defense on
Should
the other?
any of your men be injured, take them to the Vale. We'll see to them there.
Thank you, milady.
The problem with this town is
I'll
the
play my
entire
part too.
rear of it is just open.
You still one for numbers. Unlike the enemy. I only hope I can go some way to evening the odds. Philippe, can I leave the south in your hands? I doubt the thralls by the lake were the last of their number.
South's easy to deal
I'll
with.
lead a party down that way so we don't get taken by surprise. What about you?
I'll make my way up the road to Oriflamme. I fought a few of these things. And while I can't promise to hold them all back, I should be able to thin the herd.
All right, but take care.
Thank you, both of you.
You can thank us when it's over.
Till then, madame.
Yeah, the problem with this place is like this, like even for a barracks, like why is the barracks so open? Look at it, you can just hop over this wall. Like, yeah, they've got these wooden things here, but really? They're gonna stop the Akashic? They're just gonna walk around them, climb over the wall and murder everyone. This side of the town is just so open, you can't even see. There's no line of sight.
I want steel in the hands of every man.
So you'd have to pull back.
We can help with the wounded.
It's just fully open. It's like you're straight into the town. There's no line. Poor design for a military stronghold.
There are so many of them.
Not for long.
Come on. Let's aggro them. Let's get them all in one place. Come on, everyone. Come to me. Come to me. Come to me. Come on. Everyone. Get over here. Next wave.
Is it over?
No. It's only just begun.
And there's our big boy. Okay. Anyone else? Is it just this party? Let's get over here. You got me. North Reach sorted.
That looks to be the last of them. I wonder how the others fared. Better hurry back to town. Come on, Torgal.
Come on, boy. Torgal's my boy.
Clive, it's good to see you.
And you. The road to Oriflamme is clear. How did you and your men fare?
Well, we ended up fighting for our lives down by the lake. Took a few nicks, but nothing the girls of the Vale can't put right.
Glad to hear it.
Well, it seems we've survived. For the time being, at least. I thank you both for answering the call.
You were right. And I was wrong. About everything.
Too
I had
convenient.
thought that the only way to unite the people was under the banner of Empire. That without a strong hand to guide them, they would drift apart. To be borne hither and yon by the eddying currents of fate. But you brought them together. Not by force, nor by the exercise of goddess-given authority, but by simply being one of them. By knowing what they feel, because you feel it yourself.
Our purpose was ever the same, Your Eminence. You were merely distracted by a loftier vision of empire and glory, while our eyes beheld matters closer to home.
You have the right of it again, as did you, Sabine.
I don't like how the
Radiant said
game
it himself.
sometimes... It's done it a few
Sanbreque
times,
is
how people
naught
just do a
without her
complete
citizens.
180 on their views. I don't like that.
I forgot that.
It's not real. It's not
I am
realistic.
sorry.
This guy was very
sorry
committed
too,
to his views,
Father.
and yes, the soldiers walked back on him. But
should
someone
never
like
have
that,
taken
who is
things so
that
far.
aggressive,
I only wanted you to understand how the people felt.
I don't
How
buy it.
I felt. But my anger
It's too convenient.
got the better of me.
Do not blame yourself, my dear. This was my doing. I should have listened to you.
It happened in Dalmekia.
To
It's happened
all
here.
of you.
Your Eminence.
Too convenient.
Your
Don't buy it.
ladyship. I do not doubt that you came here with the best of intentions. But I believe the same could be said of us all. We all want safety, security, prosperity. Not just for Northreach.
But then it is a side
the
quest,
entire
so
realm.
it's not like it's
And
main
we may
story.
yet achieve it. If only we work together. Will you join us in this?
Yes. We shall.
Thank you, Your Eminence. Now that that is settled, I must go and see to the wounded. The Vale's doors are always open to any soldier in need of relief. And today there are more than ever before.
Madame Isabel is a rare soul indeed. In these dark times, I see that it is not men like me who should lead the realm, but women like her.
You're right. If only I'd listened to her when I had the chance.
It's not
Forgive me for
realistic.
saying so, milady, but you still do. The dame said it herself. We can turn things around. We just have to work together. And that goes for you, too. You're one of us now.
One of you.
Well said, Captain. Let this be a new beginning, not only for Sanbreque, but for us.
Well, since there's nothing more to be done here, I should see if Isabel needs any help moving the wounded.
I just don't buy it. I don't buy it. Like the characters have been so, like, the side quests do this job of making the characters like double down on their approach and like take Dalmekia for example. He's a bearer. He can't possibly lead us. We want nothing to do with them. And then a couple of kids stand in the way and go like, oh, but you know, he made that knife for you. Oh yeah, okay, we'll trust you with everything. And it's just happened again here. Just happened again here. I believe I'm going to be the new emperor. I'm going to build a new empire. And that's my aim. That's my goal. Oh, the soldiers here didn't listen to me. Oh, in that case, actually, yeah, that lady, everyone should lead her instead. Everyone should lead instead. You know, we should just do what she says. My goals of being an emperor, gone. Don't care about that anymore. It's not, I don't buy it. I don't buy it. That's a bit lazy. Disappointing, but as I say, it's a side quest, so I'm not gonna rant about it too much. Can't lurk in peace. Look, Brunette, I've gotta get it off my chest. You know what I mean? I've gotta say these things. I've gotta say these things while they're fresh.
We did it! Kiss me.
Come on then. We're all waiting. Come on. Nope. Bussy tight, Bussy clean, Bussy fresh. Bussy can sit all over. Bussy. I'm glad to hear that you got your emote back today.
How goes the treatment of the wounded? I'll be happy to man one end of a stretcher if it would help.
You've helped quite enough for
You
one
agree,
day,
Floral?
Clive.
Nice.
Thank you.
Don't mention it.
Oh, but I must. After all you've done for this town, it
I
is
did
the
vouch for
very
you.
least you deserve.
Tell me, if Northreach had fallen, what would you have done? A woman of your means could find a home anywhere in the realm, but I sense you would rather have died here.
It's a long story.
For you, madame, I have all the time in the world.
I mean, I've got other quests.
Very well. Long ago, I had a life in the Crystalline Dominion. I was Carla then, courtesan to the nobility. So sought after was I that it was only they who could afford my time. Alas, those halcyon days were not to last. For naive as I was, I fell in love with a bearer. He was my master's guard, the gentlest man I have ever known. After they discovered us together, he was whipped bloody and forbidden from ever looking at me again. And so we fled. Not that we had anywhere to flee to. We wandered, aimless and starving, half dreading, half praying that the next day would be our last. Until we found ourselves here, in Northreach. It was the veil that took us in, that fed us, clothed us, and healed our hurts. Those that could be healed, at least. My love was already too far gone.
He passed away.
He did. Not long after we arrived. But at least we were able to share a few moments of peace before the end. It was the greatest gift I have ever received. But the generosity of this town and her people did not end there. The men and women of the Vale supported me through my grief, shared in it, though I was still a stranger to them. They treated me like a sister. And so I swore that I would
Still hasn't
always
kissed them,
do
has he?
the same. That I would return the kindness that Northreach showed me. That I would repay my debt to the Vale.
Thank you, Isabel, for sharing this with me.
You're a lot like him, you know. Perhaps that is why I have such a soft spot for you. Never stop fighting, Clive. And I shan't either. I know that it will not be easy to keep Northreach together. But our efforts will be rewarded. Just look at us now. The people, the soldiers, even the Duke of Oriflamme and his daughter, all united in defense of this town that we have come to call our home. And what of you? Can we count on your support too?
Always.
Quest complete. I'm doing good, Bussy. I'm doing good. Yeah, that quest was a I got my Oriclum though. Oh, nice. I've been after one of those. That I got some more crap for my bedroom as well. That quest was a bit disappointing in its ending. I'm tired of this kind of like we just completely change our opinion to suit the end of the story. And again, I get it. It's a side quest and it has to come to an end, and so they're just wrapping it up. But it just feels a bit lazy. It just feels a bit lazy. I don't like that approach. Okay, we got a quest at the hideaway to go wrap up, but we're off to Waloed after this. So maybe let's go to the hideaway and then we'll go to Waloed. We'll wrap up these ones, and then we're on the road to the end of the game.
Uncle, I bring good news. The Field Marshal has agreed to your plan.
Ha! Of course he has. I didn't doubt you for a moment, dear boy.
Rutherford is accompanying him back to your manor in Port Isolde as we speak.
Rutherford?
They will await your return there. As will one other.
One other? Who, exactly?
Lord Havel was concerned that even if he could get the realm's armies to agree to an accord, he might not be as successful in convincing those with political power. He asked if I might have a solution, and I suggested a certain Imperial Lord Magistrate turned Liberator.
One of your co-conspirators?
Master Quinton would probably call me one of his, but yes.
Another outlaw, then. Just the thing we need to put these rotten politicos in their places. Good thinking, Clive.
I'm glad you approve.
Thank you, Uncle.
The more the merrier, eh?
Uncle.
Uncle.
Assuming Havel and Quinton can solve our problem with the armies, you still haven't mentioned how we might manage the grain shortages.
Oh, don't you worry, my boy. The 7 high houses will be seeing to that. They have all agreed to make the most generous of donations. Oh, of course, it did take a little persuasion, but luckily I had some unexpected...
Floral, you're not wrong.
From who?
Why, you, my boy. Rumor has it that you rescued the Lady Ariane's head steward Rockford from a horde of bloodthirsty bandits.
Did I?
It was more of a handful.
Well, the old battle axe was so pleased.
Oh, yeah, I did
She
do
had
that.
a shipload of talents delivered to my private docks by the next new moon. And when the other houses saw the parsimonious old crone's purse strings finally loosen, they as good as tripped over themselves in the rush to follow suit.
I'm happy to hear it.
Now, I must be getting back to the manor. Join us there at your earliest convenience, would you?
Of course, Uncle.
All right, that's that one done. Well, it's not done yet, but another step forward. Oh, okay. Party time.
And how, pray tell, will we get that grain to the capital if the roads are still overrun with Akashic?
You'll find another bloody road. I only have so many men, and I'm not about to send them headlong into an ether flood. That is, unless you'd have them turn as well.
Well, I'd certainly eat less.
Says the man with a belly bigger than a band of curls. My soldiers actually need their rations. Without any food to keep them going, they'll be dead even before you've sent them on your fool's errand.
If I may, gentlemen, perhaps I might suggest an alternative approach. Though supply routes are indeed disrupted, there is no shortage of ships. Indeed, they bob away in every bay from here to Randalar, awaiting a safe haven. Allow them to make port and fill their bellies full of grain. And once those who crowd the cities are fed, ferry the displaced back to the countryside to work the fallow fields. But I'm sure that you wish to continue your discussion. Forgive the interruption. Two such firm friends as yourselves need no help from the likes of me. Rutherford spoke fondly of the great bond between you.
Us? Friends? I can't stand the man.
Clive, I'm beginning to question the quality of the company you keep.
And what kind of company were you expecting him to keep? The man's a criminal.
Criminal? How dare you? You are not fit to breathe the same air as this fine, upstanding young gentleman.
Thank you, Uncle.
Upstanding? He calls himself Sid the Bloody Outlaw.
The Sid the Bloody Outlaw.
Out of the breach.
The Sid.
Shall we begin again? What we seek here is not to create a new nation, nor to claim the thrones of those that already exist. We wish simply to bring stability to the realm that mankind might weather the current storm. And to do that, we must convince those in power, the generals, the statesmen, the nobles, that our cause is just. There will be disagreements, yes. And I imagine some resistance, much resistance. But we cannot let that deter us. If we show them the path, show them that we walk it ourselves, then I am confident they will follow. The fate of the world lies in my nephew's hands.
Yeah, I knew that, Floral. We talked about that when his character was introduced.
In ours. And we must not squander the chance that Clive has given us.
Uncle Byron,
Now, with that settled, let's move on.
It is a shame, because he's a legend.
Signing of the Accord. For what great moment in history hasn't been accompanied by a little ceremony? Citizens of Valisthea, I present to you the Triunity. Rutherford, Mike Will.
Rutherford.
Well, my boy, the stage is set.
Mike Will.
This is the role you were born
You don't hear
for.
people say that these days.
Now I ask only that you trust in the talents of your supporting cast. We shall play our parts to the best of our abilities, that you might have the opportunity to shine. The realm needs its Sir Crandall. And there is no better Crandall than you, Clive. I want you to keep this signed accord as proof of our faith in you.
He's going to put it in his bedroom hoard.
Thank
Less
you,
feathers were harmed in the making of pens. Alright, another quest down. We're knocking them out. We're knocking these quests out today. Phoenix feather quills. Oh, we should have done, shouldn't we? There we go. Into the bedchambers. We're filling up our bedchambers. I haven't spoken to you in a while. Are you alright? What are you up to?
Sorry. Can't take you where you need to get to. But the Argo and me will be waiting when you get back.
Okay. What's this? Oh, it's... Oh, I see. No, no, no. No!
What do you think that thing is?
Yeah, they should have had phoenix quills. Although maybe, you know, the fact that it's a phoenix quill, maybe, like, they would try and write with it and it would just set whatever they're trying to write on fire. They'd be like...
There's something about it.
You should have seen him.
Welcome back, Sid.
Welcome back, Sid.
Yes. Welcome back. Trip wasn't too much of a pain in the arse, I hope. Truth be told, it was me who suggested roping you in to help with the trial. But from what I hear, things didn't go quite as planned.
No, they most certainly did not.
Does Ember deserve passing marks? So let's recap. Ember was given a quest to steal a journal from a keep that was fortified by some soldiers. He killed some animals on the way up to that keep. And then when he was in front of the keep, we found him faced with a dragon, or like a drake, or whatever it was. And he refused to draw his sword on it. So we stepped in and we killed it for him. And when we turned around, he'd disappeared. And we thought, oh, he's gone back to see the guy. So we went down. He wasn't there. And then he rocks up and he's like, I got the journal while you were fighting that thing. I snuck in. Everyone else was distracted. I snuck in while you were fighting that thing. Got the journal. Did my job. And so the question is, was that intentional? Did he mean, if he intended to do that, if he genuinely set up the distraction so he could steal the journal, then he deserves passing marks. But if he truly froze in the face of danger, then he's a danger to himself and he doesn't deserve the passing marks. So this is a tricky one. Get into the mind of Ember. I mean, he seemed very confident when he came back, and he seemed confident on the way up there, and he did kill animals on the way up there. So he clearly has the ability to kill. I'm not overthinking this way. I'm right. I know what I'm thinking. I'm assessing his performance as I was asked to do, and I'm taking this duty seriously. I'm going to take this seriously. He did achieve the mission. The mission was go up there, don't be seen, get the book, come back. I'm going to say yes. I'm going to approve him. But I think it's a probationary period. Do you know what I mean? We'll send him on a few missions again. We'll watch his performance. If we're not happy, if we're not satisfied, he's busted back down to whatever he is now. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'd do if I had the true control here.
Ember lost his nerve in the face of a beast of prey, but he didn't lose heart. He pressed on, and he achieved his aim. And is that not what we ask of our scouts?
Indeed it is. Thank you for your honest appraisal, Sid. The fact remains, however, that Ember will not always have a battle-hardened warrior on hand to pluck him from the jaws of peril. All I have gleaned from this trial is that without someone watching his back, Ember is little more than a liability.
Exactly what I said.
Ember still has much to learn, it's true.
Probationary
this time
period.
He was found wanting. But I'd say he's due a second chance, nonetheless. After all, he did do as you asked.
Hey, that was my justification.
With a bit of hard work, any hand can be made to hold a blade, and any mind can conquer its fears. But a scout's nose is different. You've either got one, or you ain't. And by sniffing out that log, young Ember here has shown he has a conk and a half.
See, Rasuso, I didn't overthink it. I'm saying exactly what they said.
Fine. One more chance.
I'll do whatever you ask.
Probationary period. Ah, I nailed it. Nailed it.
Nights in the pit if I
Nailed
have to.
it. Nailed it.
I'll show you. Just you wait.
I nailed it. He's probably going to die on his next mission, isn't he?
Soft as a brush there, but his heart's in the right place. Just like someone else we know. And if you ask me, we've been leaning on him for far too long.
Yeah, Gav needs support.
That time the curse breakers took some of the weight off his shoulders, I reckon.
It couldn't hurt.
Just don't tell Gav I said so, will you?
But when you're
I won't have
recruiting...
him thinking he's been hard done by.
Yeah, when you're recruiting...
Next thing you know, he'll be asking for
you
a
don't
day
compromise
off.
on quality. You don't go, we're so desperate we'll take anyone. You don't compromise. So that's why he's on a probationary period. We're still monitoring his
Forgive me,
performance.
Sid.
And if he screws up again, he's out.
Not play out as I expected.
Things really do these days. But that's why we need men
I've
like
spoken.
Ember more than
I
ever.
am the Sid.
Men who can make the best out of a bad situation. Remember that.
I will, Sid. Thank you.
Good. All right. That's what I want to do. I want to go to see how many ability points I've got. 1,545. What is your special, Odin? Summon a second blade, unleash each guy. Okay. Interesting. Okay. 10 minutes for 11 roulette. What a joke. Bowl of Embers for 11 roulette. That's a first. I get that loads. I've had Bowl of Embers loads of times. It actually gets quite annoying. You're like, I want a good amount of XP here, and I keep getting Bowl of Embers. There's still another quest. Yeah, there's one here. Is that a new one? Silver Linings? We also now have a hunt available. So let's take a look at this. The quests are breeding, they're growing, while I'm trying to knock them out. 2. We got 2. Okay, let's make a note. So this one is the Grim Reaper, Cape Orsia. Cape Orsia Sanbrek. There is a saying among the Imperial soldiers of the North Reach garrison, so North Reach. Steer clear of the Drowned Tower. Drowned Tower. Lest the Spectre's sickle reap your root. They speak in typically uncouth terms of the thrall that dwells within the Ether Flood, one whose frightful aspect and command over lesser minions would appear to mark him as a high-ranking member of his species, Ether Flood. So, he's near Northreach, near a Drowned Tower, and there's an Ether Flood. We should be able to narrow him down from there. The next one, Knight of the Splendent Heart. He's in the Penitent's Gate, Sanbrek. The Penitent's Gate, Sanbrek. And he's a rank A. Most pilgrims of the holy capital of Oriflamme pass through the Penitent's Gate on the road from the Royal Meadows. Oriflamme to Royal Meadows. Oriflamme to Royal Med. Of late, however, a knight in shining armor is elected to station himself beside this entrance, accusing any and all passers-by of being the Cid the Outlaw, the one who led Prince Dion down the path to destruction and challenging them to a duel to the death. What an absolute idiot. Let's go deal with him. So he's very close. He's pretty much at the Penitent's Gate. He's standing by the gate to challenge people, so we'll go find him pretty easily, I reckon. Alright, that's that. We got 2 of those. Probably 1 more after that, and then we're done with hunts. I'm hoping that those 2 will give me the final things I need to get the sword. That would be nice. The Gav? Hey, the Gav?
You alright?
Something troubling you?
No more than usual. It's just... Eda's baby will be coming soon, and I wanted to make something for it.
I'm sure she'd like that.
Back in the north, families would always make gifts when a bairn was on the way. Yeah, I'll let the little tykes know they were welcome in their new homes, like.
So, what's the problem?
Well, the problem is that Eda's due any day now, and I don't know if I'll be ready in time.
Is there anything I can do to help?
You know, there just might be.
All right then. What exactly are we making?
A good luck charm. But not just any good luck charm.
Not just any.
No. One made from the feather of a silver chocobo.
I've got a silver chocobo.
There's not lucky in all the realm, or so we used to say back home anyway. Thing is, they're hard to come by. Had Otto and Karen check with their suppliers,
Ambrosia's
but
silver, isn't she?
I'd try and track one down myself, only...
Only the big day is fast approaching.
What colour's Ambrosia?
And that's all you need. A feather.
That or the bird whose horse it's attached to, aye.
Why don't we just paint it silver?
I was going to start by asking around with travelling traders plying the northern borders.
Well, there's no shortage of those passing through Martha's. I think I might make that my first port of call. I'll let you know if I find anything.
You're a good friend, Clive. I won't forget this.
White-winged wonder. Well, I mean, she does stomp pretty well. She does stomp pretty well. All right, I've got a letter in my quarters. Let's go read that, and then onwards and upwards. We move on to the next thing. I want to get everything on this continent done before I go to Waloed. That's the plan. I just want everything done here before I go to Waloed. That which conquers all. I just saw you. You don't have to write to me. Yeah, not long removed from when you last placed yourself between us. A paralyzed sit and pen yet. Another letter in which I try and find the words to somehow express the gratitude of an entire town. So whatever. Okay. I don't care. I don't care. Stomps pretty well from the hood. Hey, Blackthorn. How far am I from... Yeah, I want to have a look at something. Could you tell me?
What it be?
I'll tell you what it'll be. It's... that. One more dark steel. One more dark steel, and I can make that. All right. We've done everything here. Next. Got a quest up here at Martha's Rest. That's the one that Gav needs us to do, and that is the only quest. Then we got the 2 hunts to do. So let's quickly get Gav's quest done. Then we'll go to Sambrek, get the 2 hunts. Then we're going to Waloed, assuming that they don't give us more side quests to do on this continent.
Let's hope one of the merchants here has what Gav needs. Excuse me. I'm looking for something.
Oh, well, then I'm your man.
A silver chocobo feather.
Oh, or maybe not. Though you're not the first to mention the bird around here. There was a man stopped by the rest not long ago claiming he was attacked by a silver chocobo near some gutted hovel not far from Eastpool. Most took him for a braggart and a liar, but who knows? Perhaps there was some truth to his tale.
We'll see. Thank you.
I'll build a barricade.
Oh.
So
I mean, I thought
sturdy,
I knew
even
enough to go find it, but apparently I've still got to talk to people here.
Look, Daddy.
A hovel near Eastpool. Surely I can find it from that. I've narrowed the search down enough, surely. Listen up, bitches. Has anybody seen a silver chocobo? Nope. As you are. As you are. Out the way, Joshy. There's more merchants over here. Let's have a chat with them. He is not...
Just because the heavens have gone to rack and ruin, it don't mean we have to.
Aha, here we go.
How do, traveller?
How do?
You've the look of a man who could do with a new whetstone. Or perhaps a bawdy etching of the Vicerine.
Nope.
Maybe another time. I'm looking for a silver chocobo feather.
If that's the case, rumours are all you're likely to find. No one has seen a silver chocobo for years. Word is they were all hunted for their feathers. Some
Ironic.
northern nonsense about bringing good luck. Didn't bring them much, nor their bows. If any are still out there, I reckon they'll be doing their damnedest not to be discovered.
You're probably right. Thank you anyway.
Right. We're still not done. There's still more. Still someone else has got something to tell us. Look. We know it's going to be hard to find. We know it's near Eastpool. We know it's in a hovel.
Looking for shelter.
Why can't I just crack on?
It doesn't still hurt, does it?
Only when I wee. What? Stomps on me, what? I said this endgame maintains the purple skies. It's a nice nod to previous FF, so it discrew the end of the world, but I don't know. I want the game to be pretty. Yeah, you know, it's quite dark for a lot of the game,
Can I
isn't
help
it?
you with something?
You wouldn't happen to
At
sell
least
silver
mix the
chocobo
weather a bit. It
feathers, would
doesn't
you?
rain anymore or anything.
I deal in fruit.
not fancies. But if it's fancies you're after, I suggest you try Rhiannon's ride.
Chaos.
Was a silver chocobo seen there?
Oh, yes. If you believe the ravings of a madman.
It wouldn't be the first time. A silver chocobo sighted in the hills near Rhiannon's Ride. It sounds...
Where's Rhiannon's Ride? Oh, I mean, it'll be in the middle of that big green circle. Right, okay.
Almost too good to be true. But since I'm already here...
I mean, she looks silverish.
Pet the bloody dog!
Okay, Chaos, here we go. I can do that right now.
Get it, boy!
Little snack to keep his strength up. Just ready for the petting. Here you go, Toggle. That's from Chaos. Lovely. Like, look. Okay, so yes, she's white. But she's got some, like, silvery feathers. Like, look at her wing there. You telling me you couldn't pluck one of those feathers and just be like, oh, yeah, that's silver.
Ready to go?
That's totally silver. I mean, unless this bird is like a damn mirror. Yeah. Unless this bird is like a damn mirror, then I'm gonna maintain that Ambrosia's feathers would have been absolutely fine and probably preferable because she's a good burb. She stomps well. See? Can't get it.
Drags. Left by bandits for a change.
There are tracks, look. I mean, Ambrosia's leaving her own tracks all over the place here. She's like, I would be a terrible scout. Come on, Ambrosia. Maybe you can make friends with this burb, and it won't attack us. Oh, okay. Never mind. She ran away. Chrome chocobo. Yeah, exactly. Unless this thing is like chrome, then I'm going to maintain that we could have easily got one of Ambrosia's, and it would have meant more.
And recently,
would have meant more than this random thing. Ambrosia's our bay. Bay burb.
I don't hear anything.
There's a fella.
Activating
Oh,
combat
fucking
mode.
hell. Is that Sordeo? Oh, dear me. That surprised me. Whoever did that, you got me.
Well, I'll be damned.
Could have got one of those from Ambrosia, easily. Quack. Can everyone please quack when you see the chocobo? We haven't seen it. Oh, we've seen it now. They're white. They're just like Ambrosia. There's literally no difference. There's literally no difference.
It's all right. I'm not going to hurt you. Just borrowing a feather for my friend.
And yes, it was me, Sordeo.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's get this back to Gav before they change their minds.
Easily could have got one from Ambrosia. Easily. What a waste of time that entire quest was. Nope. Yes, absolutely could have. on call today. Well, I hope that you don't get called. I hope that there are no emergencies, there are no incidents, and that you're allowed to just chill for the day.
It was no trouble.
Be the new scout, eh?
Clive, you're back. How'd you get on? Any luck?
Any luck, you say?
That'd be awesome.
Crystal's crack.
Fucking hell.
Is this what I think it is?
Who's Crystal?
How in the hell did you find it?
It's a long story.
Right there on the road to Eastpool. Who'd have thought it?
Everything up there's been abandoned for years. The empty cabin made for the perfect shelter. Though I fear my presence may have forced the poor creatures to look elsewhere.
Don't blame yourself, Clive. The Blight's right on Eastpool's doorstep. They'd have had to move on before long, even if you hadn't have turned up. They'll find a new home. Trust me. After all, that's what us endangered animals do. Anyway, what matters is, you managed to nick us one of their quills before they could run off. And now all that's left is to fix it to the carving.
I didn't know you could carve.
Reckon there's a lot you don't know about me. Like the fact I'm as good with a whittling knife as I am with a sword. And that bone Ember gave me's a dream to work with. What did you say it was from again? An Avis?
But it weren't your Avis, Sid. I slew one of my own at last.
So all those long nights in the pit finally bore fruit. I'm proud of you, Ember.
Don't speak too soon. I ain't done my trial yet.
There we go.
Probation's going well.
What do you think?
I think if you ever hang up your scouting cap, you'll be able to make an honest living.
Oh, will I? I should go and see if Ed is awake.
Give it my best.
You can give it to yourself. Come on.
Yeah, I was thinking that. I was like, why wouldn't he go and say hello himself? Why leave it to Gav? Good work, Ember. I'm pleased. I'm pleased that your probation is going well and that my decision was the right one. Gav, where have you gone? Gav, where the fuck?
Behold, for I am the High Summoner, bitch.
I am. Just found this. They're new today. Oh, there he is. He's in the infirmary. They're new today, Sodeo. There's a few of them. There's a few new ones. What the actual bloody fuck was that? There's 4 new ones today. 4 new sound alerts. That was from 10.2, yeah. I am the High Summoner, it's true. And I deserved my respect.
Ah, me lords.
How are you feeling?
Well, thank you. Is something wrong?
Wrong? No, nothing like that. What it is...
Go on, please.
She's like, what's this then? Feather?
It's beautiful. Did you make it?
We did. It's from all of us here at the Hideaway. Your new family, like. It's a good
Gav's
luck
got a
charm.
soft spot for her, hasn't he?
We may come up north when a band's on the way. I mean a baby. To let him know that they're part of the family too.
He's going to be able to move on from Jill's
hope you like
rejection.
it.
And
I don't know what to
I think
say.
he's going to be okay.
I thank you, me lords, for everything.
That happened, and Risusu made that happen.
Just let us know.
I will.
Clive, fancy a swift off? I'm thirsty.
I could be convinced.
Are we going to go do a drunk quest? Yeah, I reckon Gav's got a soft spot for that lady. He's doing a Aussie stream.
Don't you think you've had enough?
No, we're celebrating. I'm gonna be a father.
I think Edda might have something to say about that.
You know what I mean. Bit of light in these dark times. Wasn't long after me 10th name day. My mum told us she was with child again. I was over the fucking moon. I was looking forward to having a little one to lord it over. What with me being the runt of the litter. Thought I'd finally have a chance to prove to the world that I could be a big brother.
Rin's already crashed streamerbot today, Sodeo.
Imperials came the day she went into labour. Had myself a baby sister. And then I didn't. My whole family gone in a blink, while I hid in the cellar like the spineless little arsehole I was.
Oh, Gav.
Great brother I turned out to be. I'll never be a leader. And I'll never be a hero.
You're our hero,
Just a
Gav.
daft little dog who comes running when his master calls.
Don't be so silly, Gav. What's this now? What's all
Never be
this?
Like you, or Sid, or Jill, or even Toggle.
Gav, no, mate. Come on now. Chin up.
Have you finished?
Yeah, tell him straight, Clive. Come on.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Do you know why you're our best scout?
Yeah.
Because you don't need anyone to hold your hand. Without your resourcefulness, your courage, your determination, I don't know where we'd be. Maybe hanging off a cliff like,
That was only the once.
Exactly. You learned from it. And here you are after Founder knows how many missions, stronger for everyone. And let's not forget Rosalith. Who was it who freed me from the dungeon? Who was it who ran to Jill's rescue?
That would be me.
Because you're our brother, Gav. My brother.
He's our bro. Gav, bro.
Your brother.
Gav, bro. Good man.
Which means that when the time comes,
I get your room. And your sword.
Number one, bro. Shame about Joshy, eh? Joshy Washy, number two, bro. Supplanted by Gav, bro. You suck, Joshy.
I may have had one too many.
you may have had 10 too many.
It's like when me and Chuckles go out on the
I
town.
said I
We have
was
too many
thirsty.
drinks.
Better get back to work anyway. After I walk this off.
You're not walking that off.
Clive?
What is
You're
it?
done for the day.
Thanks for, you know.
I know.
We've cheered up our Gav, bro. Nice. The Adventures of Clive, Joey, and Joshy Washy. Exactly. We're gonna put some. Yeah, okay. We're hoarding again. We're keeping the rubbish from the bar, and we're putting that in our bedroom too. We like hoarding. Clive's a hoarder. We need to get, what's that TV show where they go into people's houses and they clean out the hoard? Like, you know, like when they go in and there's like newspapers stacked up and like you haven't seen the couch in 20 years because it's like buried under stuff. That's what Clive's going to turn into if he carries on like this. He's picking up all sorts of crap. Have a look at the crap he's got in his bedroom. Come and have a look at this. Come with me. Come with me and have a look at Clive's bedroom. Come and have a look at this nonsense. We're gonna look at it. We're gonna look at it. I'm sorry, but we're looking at this. Hoarders. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this is him. Look at this. Look at this. Right, what's this? Broken crystal. I mean, all right. Yeah, that's sentimental. He can keep that. Hanged man signboard. What do we need this for? It was Quinton's. Why hasn't Quinton got this? Why isn't Quinton looking after this? I don't want it. I don't want it in my bedroom. Quinton, look after it yourself. Martha's Rest. She's still in business. She needs that sign. How will people know where to find her? Vale signboard. Another. What's with collecting signboards, Sid? Hey, what's with all the signboards? Guardian scarf. Look at the state of it. It's ripped. It's tattered. It's ruined. Give it back to Wade. He's in a cold country. Needs to keep his neck warm. Briar's Kiss signboard. Do we need to talk about signboards again? Another signboard. I don't want any more of your damn signboards. A rusted battle helm. Out in the field for 20 years. We're never going to wear it. It's a load of rubbish. Put it in the bin. Snow daisy garland. That's going to turn into, like, crusty flowers. Like, it's not going to last forever. It's not going to last forever. Once they start to turn, in the bin. Get rid of them. Sid's goblet. Never washed. He's still drunk out of it, that Sid. Used to drink out of it. Never washed. Dirty. Filthy. Get rid of it. Model airship. That's pretty cool. The Tri-Unity Accord. Actually, that's important. Winter Mead. Is it an empty bottle? If it's an empty bottle, we don't need it. If it's full, fine. But once we drink it, it's gone. Continental Sensor. An ornate breast. What even is this? It's a gift. All right, whatever. Martel's apples. How long have they been there? We picked up those apples months ago. Ambrosia's tack. We use that daily. That's fine. A charred sparring sword. Look at the state of it. Rusty. Old. Get rid of it. Hoarder. Absolute hoarder. The majority of that crap he does not need. Torkel gave us that. It's a load of rubbish. It's a load of rubbish. Right, we're doing the hunts. We're going to Sambrek. And we're looking for... I can't read my own writing. Cape or Civ or or something like that. And the Penitence Gate as well. Cape something and the Penitence Gate. The Penitence Gate, I'm pretty sure, is over here, right? Or is it up here? Unnamed Chapel. More. The Penitence Gate, there it is. So our boy is up there somewhere. Let's do that first because I know where that is. Hope they kill you. I hope Baltimore wins. Wow. I'm just calling out. Sid's a hoarder, right?
And how might I help the garrison today?
He needs help. You need someone to say, look, you don't need all of these signs in your bedroom. Right next to your bed. You don't need them there. Put them up as decorations around the house. You want them for sentimental value? Let everyone see them. Put them up on the wall, like in the bar. In the bar. Maybe, where people can appreciate them. In your bedroom, right next to your bed? Sid, come on, sort yourself out. No, I'm not saying... I'm saying he's on the road, Rasusu. He's on the road to... get, like, it's going to become a problem if he doesn't have an intervention soon. This is what I'm saying. He can still be saved from this fate. Yeah. Here's our boy.
You deserve a rest.
Hello, I am the Cid. I hear you've been looking for me.
You're the outlaw! The one who drove his highness to madness on your knees!
Oh, why? What do you want me to on my knees for?
He hasn't heard. And he doesn't look like he's willing to listen.
It's all your fault!
Oh, he's pretty strong. But not strong enough. Oh, this.
Only your death!
I needed that.
Fuck. There's not enough room.
Farewell.
Now let's take his dirty pants and put it on our memory wall.
Damn it. Dion would have been glad to have you back at his side.
Right, Cape Horses or something. Just because you would do that doesn't mean Clive would. All right, the next one's over here. I wouldn't put his pants on my
let's
wall.
go, Roger. Fly Ambrosia.
All right, point taken. Point taken. Hey, look at my crotch, boing. Clive is the player insert. Stomp, 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 stomp. Can't attack when in the air. I tried to do a big jump and stomp on that thing then, but it wouldn't do it. Do. Okay, we're gonna have to go. We're gonna have to go all the way down there, so that means we're going down the left-hand side here, and then up and around the tower to get up to the cape. Hi-ya!
I am the Cid.
I am the Cid. I am the Cid. Can't believe this game did this to Chocobos. It's not what you was expecting. What did you think it would be? You can play them before they go off, you know. You can preview them before they go. Wait, where was it? It's not here. Where's the hunt? Ooh, that was close. Ah, there you are. Well, you look interesting. Let's kill you. And put your pants on our wall. Look at the crotch. Boing! Where is he? Oh, he's teleported out. Oh, you bastard, you dodged me. Well done. Good dodge, I'll give you that. That was a good dodge. Well, I couldn't pull him down. Finishing you off now. Let's go. Oh, missed him. Job done. Pants on my wall. We're gonna put your pants on my wall. Ah, Darksteel, yes! That's what we needed.
I'm getting tired of these things.
Back to the hideaway to put your pants on the wall. What? Now I'm making a new sword. A new missive. We have a new missive. I bet you it's Gavbro. That's his name now. Gavbro's writing to us. Putting one Dragoon pants on the wall. Why stop there? Exactly. I mean, we collect signs. Let's switch tack to collecting pants. There's our new sword. Let's go.
It lasts you a good while.
Ooh. Craft the legendary sword. Got a Damarung. Done it. I've done it already. Bet you I can't reinforce that, can I? Nope. So is that it now? That is our swords done. I do have this still to make, so if I can get one more oriclum, then I can I finish off my legendary set of things.
Anything else?
No, thank you. That's fine.
First the skies.
Can we put Dion's pants up there? I'm not going to say what I was going to say. I'm not going to say what I was going to say. Thanks, Uncle. Thanks, Gav bro. No missions, so we're done. We're done in the hideaway. And I think we're done on this side of the twins. Everything has been cleared out. The only thing we're missing is one more hunt, I believe. One more hunt and we're done. So we're going to go through now Waloed. We're going to clear out these 3 waypoints. And that will be that. What I think I might do is go to the Edge of Infinity and come up this way. Stop by Duty Undying 2. Then we can warp up to here. Get that one. And then just run around, get these 2. Maybe even warp over here and get those 2. So yeah, let's start from the Edge of Infinity. No, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. I'm a married man. Let's put it that way.
Ready, go? Fly, Ambrosia.
Dion. What does that stop you before? It's fair. To the right. Ambrosia's turning circle is pretty awful, gotta say. She's really bad at turning on the spot. And also her do you know what I found? Her walking speed when you're out in the field is crap. And her running speed is sometimes a little bit too fast. But when you're in an area, like when you're talking to your colleagues and things, and you're not allowed to run, but you hold the run button, she has a perfect walking speed. A brisk pace, you might say. And it's a shame she can't have that walking speed. Because I wouldn't mind just having a little wander sometimes, a little wander through the game, but sometimes you're just forced to run instead. Hey, it's Tom. Hello, hello. Married man with a side piece that you flaunt in front of us all. Disgusting.
This be Nickelbug.
Hey, Tom, how's it going? What's all this then?
These people aren't turned.
Do I need to set you all on fire?
And the village seems safe enough at least. What is going on here?
Ah. Did you too heed the call?
I'm good, thank you, Tom. I'm good.
No, I came here looking for someone. To be honest, I wasn't sure I'd find him here. Let alone all of you.
Is that so?
What are
Quite
you doing
so.
here? Is this where you live?
It is my home. The others, they heeded the call.
You keep saying that. What do you mean?
They came here to perform the rite, just as King Barnabas instructed.
Do I need to set this village on fire?
Is their altar, where they shall cast their souls upon the gentle waters and give themselves to the Lord.
Give themselves.
Oh, Lord, cleanse us of our sins.
Let us be reborn in your loving arms.
Free us from the torment
of this mortal realm.
What?
They want to be saved. Forgive me. But did another foreigner, like me, come here? He was probably wearing a cowl.
You mean the traveler from Stone? Yes. He's staying at my house, toward the rear of the village.
Thank you. If you don't mind, I'll go and greet him.
Yes, he is staying
the same salvation Barnabas did.
far away from
least
the
the
entrance
third
to the
chair
village
still
where we
lives.
can close you in
go
and
and find
trap you here against your will. Sure. And then you'll have to fight your way through hordes of Akashic probably to get out. I don't like how far back we're having to go to get this guy. He's gonna be dead, isn't he? We're just gonna go in here and there's gonna be a dead body. Listen to the music. There's nothing good about this place. Pet the bloody dog! How did you get in, boy? Did you jump through the window? The window is closed. How did you do it?
When did you get so big?
It's from Sordeo Ventus. Little Sordeo Ventus scritch.
Excuse me. Are you with the Undying?
I am. And so it would appear, are you?
What the fuck is going on here, man?
Lord Rosfield, if I am not mistaken.
That's right. And you must be the third chair.
I am.
Cyril was worried for your safety. He sent me to find you.
Then I must apologize. I did not mean to trouble the bearer of the burning quill. Much less you, my Lord Marquis.
He said that you had failed to report. Is there a reason for that?
I came here to study the followers of this new faith. But the more I learned of them, the more my own faith began to falter. You have seen them at their prayers, have you not? They devote themselves to the veneration of their Lord with a fervor I have never seen before. Praying night and day that they might be rid of their wicked wills and reborn in their Saviour's light. Not that they might be granted respite from their worldly woes, but so that they might continue to serve him. Serve him with all of their beings. I, too, swore to devote my life to the service of my Lord and Master, but this... 'tis different. It is more.
You need to get out of here.
See it through to the end.
No, you need to leave.
See these people safe, that they might achieve their dream.
No, you need to leave.
That they might do their duty to their Lord. Even if it should keep me from doing my duty to mine.
You need to get out of here.
You understand what their dream is, don't you?
I do, my lord. They would cast aside their wills and become Akashic. I know that it may be hard to believe, but to these people, that is the very essence of salvation.
If they want to become Akashic, why don't they just walk into an ether flood?
But I must remain here. If you are to return to Master Cyril, I would consider it a great... Did you hear that, my lord? Something is happening.
I'll go and find out what. Stay here.
Ether flood.
An ether flood. Oh no.
This is what they wanted. Okay, they didn't want those.
Echoes as well. Found her.
Okay, set the town on fire. Let's bait them in. Come on. Flames.
Tight!
They didn't have to go find one. No, one found them.
What now?
Yeah, I thought that looked like a lift. We get the good music. That's what.
We meet again. I've killed your kind before.
Oh my god. You're swift. Oh shit, fuck that up. I don't have any, I used my Titan from by accident.
Let's try.
Alright, I'm gonna use my limit. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna use my regular abilities and I'm gonna fuck you up. I'm gonna go easy on you.
It's over.
No Oraclum.
Damn it.
We could have got over there a lot faster than that. Just press the circle button, we would have zoomed over. Easily.
Don't you die. Come on, speak to me.
Joshua, can you come over here, Phoenix him?
I had to save them, that they might have a chance to find true salvation. By devoting themselves to the service of their Lord. Just as I did.
They're turning Akashic, I just saw it.
Plucked me from the gutter. and gave me a cause to believe in. A duty.
And yet you just failed in your duty.
Serve was everything to me, and I would not deny them that fulfillment, even if they must become a Kashik.
What is this?
In order to achieve it. Forgive me, my Lord Marquis. I did not mean to trouble you with this. My findings. Could you deliver them to Master Cyril for me?
Of course. Your duty will be done.
What is this group we've got working for us? What are they? I mean, I know what they are, and I know who they are, but
my Lord,
why do we allow this?
They are saved.
They're zealots. We're just going to let those Akashic just wander out the door, are we? Are we not going to stop them? We're not going to set them on fire or anything like that? Okay. Some time later. Oh, I wanted to stay in Waloed. You've screwed up my plans, Clive.
Saved. Found her. I should get this report to Cyril.
Fine, as we're here, but still, I'd rather we weren't. Let's top up my potions while I'm here.
A fine choice. Anything else?
No,
Come
thank
again.
you. I might. I really want to disband this group. I don't like them. Why Joshua's been working with them all this time, I have no idea, but I really don't like them.
My Lord Marquis, welcome back. I am glad to see you hale and whole.
I met with your third chair, Cyril. He bade me deliver his findings to you.
All of them except these ones, Floral.
Thank you, my lord. He remained in Ash?
He died protecting the villagers from an echo. I buried him in Mickelberg. I'm sorry that I couldn't save him.
If you could not save him, no one could.
The villagers, they were believers in this savior cult. They prayed to their god that they might be unburdened of their wills. Then an ether flood came, and their wish was granted. Your brother sacrificed himself that they might live, even knowing that that life was death by another name.
Then he perished defending liberty. A hero's end. For the right to choose how one dies is no less sacred than the right to choose how one lives.
Sid would agree. He wanted to build a world where people could die on their own terms.
A noble ambition. To die for one's cause is the most perfect expression of one's faith. It matters not how misguided others might judge one's decision to be. Only that the decision is one's own. We live according to the teachings of our order. We believe in them, we protect them, and yes, we die for them. For better or worse, that is our creed.
But he didn't die for your creed. He died to save them. And you still believe that what he did was right.
I believe that he believed it was. We of the Undying are not slaves, but willing servants. And this was his will, the ultimate expression of it.
All right. I'd like to know this man's name, Cyril. To know the names of all the Undying who've fallen in the line of duty. They died serving my house. It's only right that I remember them. That is my duty.
Of course. I shall fetch the Book of Martyrs at once. My lord, it has been, and shall ever be, the greatest honor of my life to serve House Rosfield. Though our duties may differ, yours is no less important.
I'd say mine is far more important.
My heart for your success. And were they here, I have no doubt but that every one of my fallen brothers and sisters would feel the same.
How noble of the martyrs, yeah. I hope I never have to talk to him again. I don't like that man. I don't like his group. I don't like what they stand for. There's just something shady about all of them. But he did give me my Oriclum, and he's given me yet another signboard for my bedroom. So another bit of tat to hold on to. Super monotone, yeah. There's a couple of characters like that. I've collected 6 signboards. Jesus Christ. Right, okay, let's get this equipment. And then I think that might even be a trophy. It's been my honor to serve you, even though I never met you and thought you were dead for 20 years. Also, your brother is alive. Wow.
So what do I owe the honor?
I'll tell you.
So, what'll it be?
I think this is going to be the last thing you ever craft for me, Blackthorn. It gives me a whole 5 extra HP and 7 defense. It's crucial that we have this.
It'll last you a good while.
That's it, I think. That is it. I think I've already got that. I've now got that. And I've now got that.
That's it.
That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it forever. That's it forever. Any letters up here? Yes, of course there's a letter. Let's just clear this. Yeah, all done, Scott. All done. No thanks. Who's this from? Oh, shut up. I don't want to... Not interested in your letter. Here's our new signboard. If anyone is interested in seeing it, there it is. Like we don't have enough. Like we don't have enough. This is our hoard, our collection, right next to our bed, so we can smell the dirt on all of it when we sleep. Certainly, and I believe this game could have been a solo title from Square, not even branded Final Fantasy, and it still would have been incredibly successful because I don't 100% know if it really follows traditional Final Fantasy, which makes it so different, but really good. It's kind of, it's very much a classic Final Fantasy story. Very much on that, like, you know, all about crystals, all about kind of the fate of the worlds type stuff. It is a classic Final Fantasy story. I've got to say that. More classic than some of the most recent entries we've had. You know, 7 and 8 started a trend in Final Fantasy to go futuristic. 9 brought it back, but at the time wasn't commercially successful. So they went back to it with 10, which was obviously, you had Machina and everything like that. And then 13 went balls to the walls, didn't it? It was all crazy from then on. So I'd say for sure, this is like a return to the roots in terms of story. How do I get that?
The longer she's out in the open, the more likely she is to be found by a Kashik. I need to hurry.
Bring up Bab. Let's see what the fuck happened.
Good girl.
No one really knows. Even the people making it were in a daze the whole way through.
All right.
Oh my god, stop running into the pillars. What's wrong with you? Get off them. I will hear no more of this slander. Oh dear. It's going to be fun when we play that game, isn't it?
Back to the stables, girl.
Huh.
There were no guards, I take it.
None manning the gates, no. It's a different story inside, though. The corridors are crawling with Akashic. Most likely guards left behind when the wardens ran. If Chadwick was being held here, I worry that he may already be.
Don't give up hope just yet, but let's move quickly. Let me check the ground floor.
If Chadwick is a
The
bearer,
stick is there.
wouldn't
Then
he
I'll
be
search the
resistant
upper
to the
level.
ether flood?
Good luck, Sid. Stay safe.
That's what they establish, right? If you're a bearer, you're capable of channeling ether, and therefore you don't get turned Akashic. Whereas those who
Just how
don't
bad
have
are
the
floods
ability...
inside the walls? Bad enough to turn a bearer.
Ah, there we go.
I hope not. We're risking a lot just being here. Better
There it
keep
is.
my eyes open for signs of life.
Just explained it, didn't he? It's like Clive and I were so in sync. This is why he is the Cid,
tight.
and I too am the Cid. We are the Cid. We are all the Cid on this blessed day. Like Elliot and E.T. Exactly. What's this then? Writ of designation. The Kingdom of Ulud hereby designates this facility a prison for the detainment of bearers, both foreign and domestic. The purpose of this facility is to rear and train a Kuza beast. We're going to have to fight a Kuza beast, aren't we? And it's going to be that lady's friend. For deployment in the field, the aforementioned purpose is a matter of the strictest secrecy, and any mention thereof is to be punishable by death. Captive bearers being provided solely for the perusal of the aforementioned purpose. Express permission is required for the use of bearers in any other capacity. Your E.T. This character really makes you feel that you are the character, such a deep dive of story, and also the dog gets pets. Yeah,
So this place was no
true.
ordinary prison. And I doubt they'll have taken the creature with them when they fled.
Have we actually done any, like, has this contributed any percentage doing all this? Nope. We're still at 87%. That's a shame. Oh, that was the wrong one. Stay out of the way, Torgal. Sword's hot.
Caution, brother.
No sign of any bearers yet. I hope you have better luck downstairs.
Oh, am I supposed to be searching downstairs? I wasn't paying attention when she was talking. Nevertheless, I kept her safe.
Caution,
Caution, brother.
Stop cautioning me. Stop it. I need not your caution, Joshy Washy. Jill, fucking Christ, watch it. Recommendation concerning Kuza beast deployment. The Kuza has long been recognized as an especially aggressive species. This being the case, it was hoped the successful deployment on the battlefield might be a means of inflicting heavy casualties on the enemy. In exercises conducted thus far, however, the beast has proven incapable of distinguishing between allied and enemy combatants. As such, deployment alongside regular troops is not recommended. It is proposed instead that bearer captives be employed in order to draw enemy focus, and the beast then driven into the fray in order to achieve maximum benefit with minimal loss of Waluda lives. They're using the
minimal loss of Waluda lives.
There we go.
And what happens when they run out of bearers? Even the Imperials take better care of their branded than that.
I was literally about to say, yeah. Memorandum on Kuza beast feeding. Recent supply shortages left us with insufficient resources to feed the Kuza entrusted to our care. Fortunately, the creature was observed to kill and consume the bearers assigned to fight beside it in a mock battle conducted as part of its training. The beast was further observed to enter a state of visible contentment upon feeding in this way, suggesting that live bearers may even be its preferred source of sustenance. While this behavior is unexpected, it is not unwelcome. Bearers no longer of use for training purposes can now be repurposed as required. Jesus Christ.
They were feeding bearers to it. This is even worse than I'd feared. Nothing but a Kashyyyk down here. Hopefully things are looking better upstairs. I should go and see how Doris is getting on. No lock downstairs. But I did find out that this place was more than just a prison. Something far more sinister was happening here.
I know. I've been reading some of these documents and... it can't be true, can it? Bearers die every day in service of their masters, but this is so much worse. Pitting bearers against a wild beast armed with nothing but their wits? And all in order to bring about more death. And not just those who could fight, but the elderly, children even. And those who wouldn't or couldn't were disposed of. Whatever that means.
I'm afraid it means they were fed to the monstrosity they kept here.
Then we're too late. And I was a fool to bring you here.
Don't say that. Did you find anything else?
A key. But it doesn't fit any of the locks on this floor.
Perhaps it will fit one of the doors downstairs. There's a corridor I haven't searched yet. Finish up here, then come and find me when you're ready.
All right. I'll be there in a moment.
I'm thinking that the beast is actually going to be her friend turned into beast form. That's what I reckon. That's what I reckon. Oh, that's not where we wanted to go. That way.
I can find down here. A survivor. And she sounds close.
Who are you?
There's no need to be afraid. Are you alone? Are there any other survivors?
Some of the guards. They're still here. But something's wrong with them.
Akashic.
Everyone else was eaten by the monster.
Of course there were.
Thank the Founder.
It was worth our coming. But I'd rather we didn't linger. Are you ready?
Ready when you are. You poor thing. He must have been terrified.
Did Chadwick send you?
What?
He fought the monster. Distracted it so I could run away. He must have sent you. He promised to free the others too. Where is he? He opened your cell, didn't he? He wouldn't be here otherwise.
Chadwick.
Was that?
Monster's back! Chadwick, help!
We have to get out of here.
Doris, keep the girl safe.
All right. You put that bearer-eating bastard in the ground.
I'll just turn into Ifrit and go.
We have to run.
You're safe now. We won't let it hurt you.
It's out
Come on,
there
team.
waiting for me. I can't let it live.
Oh, is that a behemoth?
Not if it's got a taste for bearers.
That's a behemoth. Is that a mark? No, it's not going to be a mark. It's not going to be a mark, but it's going to be pretty dangerous, I reckon. How do we get to it? Never mind. Oh, here's the thing about Luke. Kept better care of his bearers. Would have been a nice twist. Never mind. Hey, Beast. Come on, Beast. Open this door for us. Come just ram it. Oh, the door over that side's open. How do I? Oh. All right. It's game time. Oh, it is a mark. It's only rank A. It's getting beat. It's getting beat down.
The beast will wreak havoc if it ever leaves the prison. I can't let that happen.
To launch Comet. I've beaten to the stagger. Gigafleur. Done. Put down. Behemoth shackle used in crafting.
Finally.
Sid, are you hurt?
I'm fine. I think.
Book.
No.
What is it?
A diary. I gave it to Chadwick before we went our separate ways. He was here. Do you think that creature?
I'm sure he fought bravely to the last. The girl is safe thanks to him.
Chadwick. You fool.
Come on. We have to get her back to the hideaway. We don't want his sacrifice to have been in vain.
No. Of course not. I'll see that she's looked after from now on. It's the least I can do.
What if Chadwick's just like in a different room?
From what I hear, you've barely left the girl's side in days. I hope she's recovering from her ordeal.
She is. Slowly but surely. She's far tougher than she looks. I thank the flames we found her. If we hadn't...
I know. But we did. I'm sorry we weren't able to save Chadwick.
There's no need to apologize. Without your help, I would never have found out what happened to him. How he fought to the bitter end to save her. To save Haida Marie. That's the man I remember. The man I thought of as a brother.
I wish I could have met him. I'd like to hear more about your past. If you don't mind, that is.
Of course. You already met my former master.
Thought we were getting in the bath together then.
She trained Chadwick and I to do two things. Kill and obey. We were supposed to be sold to the highest bidder when the time came.
Where is this room?
But no bid was ever high enough to convince her to part with us. For years, we were her daggers in the shadows. But we could never quite shake our doubts about the things she made us do. And then, one day, we just couldn't do them anymore. So we escaped. But staying together was out of the question. They would have found us too easily. After so many years of training, the pull to serve was always strong. It scared me to think he might have taken another master, become a dagger in someone else's hand.
But even in captivity, the battles he fought were his own. And he died not as someone's tool, but as a hero.
Haida Marie is proof of that. Bearers can cast off their shackles. And the curse breakers will show them how. I'll fight until my dying breath to see it done. For Chadwick, and for all of us.
Thank you, Doris. We'll be counting on you.
Nice, that's another one down. I think we've only got 2 more to go. And we picked up a mark while we were at it, which was unexpected.
Food in the hideaway. Sometimes, in my cell, my tummy rumbled so loud that Chadwick would sneak me some gruel from his bowl. I miss him. He would have liked this place.
I can hear the water.
All this time, my heart has wandered hither and thither in search of the perfect companion. When all along he was here, standing right beside me.
Okay. Ah, there's the water place. Down there. Okay. Ooh, new hunt. Oh, just when I think I've got to the end, look. It looks like there's going to be 4 more here. Good lord, it just keeps going. The Masterless Marauder, and this is a rank S. Okay, okay. Get our game face on for this one. The Masterless Marauder. We don't know where he is. The Waluda army. So it's Walud. Walud. The Waluda army captured such beasts and tried to train them to serve, but this particular specimen's training has long since ceased. Whether its captors turned to Kashyyyk with the rest of their comrades or were eaten by their pet when it broke free from its bonds, we shall never know. All we know is there are none left alive who knows the words to put an end to its rampage. Only a show of force will suffice. So all we know is this thing is in Walud somewhere. And it's a rank S. Easy, right? Easy. Okay, we're good with all of that. We only have the 2 quests left up here. So there's one there and one there. So I reckon let's get those 2 done. Then at least I've met my objective of doing these 2 quests. Like doing all of the green quests that are outstanding. Looks like there'll still be a few hunts to do, but that's not the end of the world. Hunts aren't that bad. They're easier than quests. You just find the thing and beat it. And then put its pants on you all.
Ready, go? Faster!
Are you the beast? That looks like the beast. That's it, isn't it? I just like literally found it straight away. Okay, this looks like it'll be difficult.
Another of the Royalist guard dogs.
Oh shit. Okay.
That's better.
There he goes. My health! Oh my god, my health was at 7! My limit break is slowly healing it, but that's not going to be missed. Fucking hell, fucking hell. Fucking hell, fuck me. Get out of it, get out of it. Get out of it. You're right in the danger zone.
Better already. Get out of it, get out of it, get out. This is the wrong time for my battery to start getting low. Got him. Another shackle, another oriclum, that's what I needed. Oh no, I've got that. I don't need any
No match for you, eh, Torgal?
No match for Torgal. Do you know what, Torgal? Come here.
Fetch!
Pet the bloody dog! I'm on it, Akira. Alright, you can have this one. You can have this one, Akira. There you go. You did well. You did well. Well, that was unexpected. I didn't think I was just going to run into the mark as soon as I came into Waloed. I mean, unless that wasn't the one. I mean, it has to have been, though. It was rank S. It was in Waloed. Just didn't expect it.
The entire village looks abandoned. Now,
good night, Akira.
Would a bookworm live in?
Have a good sleeps.
This is a Royal Army logbook. Is it? Dress was certainly varied.
That's the one. Chapter 16, The Fall of the Bearers. The emergence of the first magic adepts was widely heralded as a gift from the gods. Indeed, the title with which those with the gift came to be commonly known is more likely a contraction of Bearer of the Heavenly Blessing. the wording used by the tribunes of the time. Those born with the blessing were lauded as living crystals and granted high office and plentiful reward for their status as chosen ones. Over the years, this reverence for their kind would become a full-fledged religion led by the bearers themselves, a development that would prove fateful. The divers nations of the time were unanimous of their disapproval of the founding of the church. While the authorities had for years welcomed bearers into positions of power in their own structures of state, they were mistrusting of an organization led by bearers for bearers. Efforts were immediately made to chasten the church and its followers, banning members from holding office, evicting adherents from their home, and breaking up meetings by force. The church responded by forming a volunteer army to resist this persecution, and yet it continued, creating a cycle of ever-increasing bloodshed and rancor, and a growing rift between those born with the blessing and those without. What began with beatings and street clashes would eventually spill over into an all-out war that consumed the greater part of the twins for nigh a generation and decimated the population of men and bearers both, the deluge of blood that stained the land crimson and left an even more lasting mark upon the minds of the Valastean people. After the bearers' last resistance was crushed, the nations of Valastea came together to sign the Continental Accord that initiated the system of slavery that persists across the realm to this day. Its well-known phrase, "Bearers are other than human," has its roots in the bitter war of the years before, being unblessed's only excuse for their calamitous refusal to allow the blessed to decide their own destinies.
This is it. But if what is true, I need to get this back to the hideaway.
Right, well, let's do it. I bet you there's going to be like a load of people outside waiting for us. They'll be like, "You've got a book, I see. We want to take it from you."
Leaving so soon, stranger?
Told ya.
We've been watching you. From a distance, so to speak.
Subtle. I know who you are.
Then we need not waste time on introductions. Hand me the book.
I'm going to kill you.
Leave it in our care and return to your life.
I am going to actually murder you.
Do you mean to burn it or bury it?
That is not my decision to make. But by one means or another, its contents shall be removed from the common record.
Then I'll have to politely refuse. I won't let you erase our history.
Then we find ourselves at an impasse. Very well. The book can just as easily be pried from your dead hand.
We've been following you, and did you see me beat that King Behemoth to a pulp? Did you see that happen? Do you think these boys are gonna stop me?
Let's see, shall we?
Yeah, Clive's just like, yeah, go on then. Come on. Come on. Oh, you can't even get near me? What a shame.
Let's try.
Clive, don't embarrass yourself. Come on. Damage. Did you hear that noise? Yeah, we've been following you from a distance, so to speak. We saw you murder that King Behemoth and show him who's boss, that rank S mark. And we think this boy with a big stick is going to take you down. Give us the book. I don't think so. I don't think so. Hi, Palu Penguin, by the way.
Impressive.
Yep.
But we have other means. We shall claim the book yet.
Nope.
Why do you want it so badly anyway?
It lays out in no uncertain terms the vanity and avarice of mankind. It tells the shameful history of the persecution and oppression of a gifted few
No,
by a
Palu.
giftless many. Would you say that this interpretation was correct?
I don't know.
You don't know. Your sword may be sharp, but your wits are dull. So let me answer for you. There is no correct interpretation of history. That a series of events took place may be proved beyond a doubt. But there can be no single, immutable explanation as to why they came to pass. It is a question of numbers and of belief. If enough people believe that a set of events occurred for a reason, that belief becomes the truth.
So you're trying to control the truth?
We are trying to protect people from themselves, from knowledge that would bring them naught but pain. That is all. You may keep the book, for now. The
You
world
weren't
is
taking it
small.
anyway.
We shall meet again. Until then.
No, no.
Wait. Damn it.
He's swift. Give him that.
Let's get this back to Vivian. Perhaps she can explain what that was all about.
Before we do that, we got a quest over yonder, so let's go do that one as well, and
Good
then
girl.
we'll go back to Vivian.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Caution, brother.
Have to go down here and then to the right to get to that conservatory. Oh, through an ether flood, lovely.
No need to ride from here. This must be the orphanage. Hopefully the registry is still here.
Who am I looking for here again? I don't even know what this quest is. Search the conservatory for the registry. A litany of errors. Let me just remind myself what this quest actually is. And then Herman, a recent recruit to the Cursebreaker, seeks to Ash no matter what the assignment might be. Clive refuses, he's simply too dangerous. Oh yeah, I see, I remember. He wanted the book. Hey Blood Devil, how's it going? Good to see you.
Disposed of. Conditioning. This is nothing short of torture. Herman wasn't exaggerating. It's a wonder he survived this place. I need to find that registry.
I've recently learned that my own daughter was among the children turned to stone by the brutal training I subjected them to. I'd not so much thought of her since handing her over to the authorities as a babe, but inquiries with the military confirmed it. It was her. I'd been torturing my own flesh and blood, and now I see her everywhere. Today one of the children smiled at me in the hope of receiving a few scraps from my table. It was her smile, the smile she inherited from her mother, the mother I killed for giving birth to a bearer. Their ghosts have all come back to haunt me, my daughters, my wives, all of them. All those children, so many have died at my hand. I can bear the guilt no longer, and so I've decided tomorrow I too must die. Be the last order I give those poor wretches, the last torment I subject them to. I will command them to tear me limb from limb and inter my accursed corpse beneath the white tree whose crooked hands reach to the sky in supplication. And beside me my shame, my curse, the record of all their names, all those I've wronged. Okay, next to the white tree. Bedtime.
This reads
Trying to
like
kill
a
this damn
suicide
gnats
note.
coming in.
Did the director go through with his plan? There's only one way to find out.
Carpets are in. Nice, Blood Devil. Are you 100% in? I mean, I'm completing everything I come across. Whether that will be 100% of the game, I don't know, but certainly everything I come across, all the quests I unlock and all the hunts I unlock, I'm doing. I won't be doing New Game Plus on stream, though. I'll save that for off stream and just do that. Do that for myself. Wait, there's a grave right there. Not the one I'm looking for, I guess. Is that the white tree? Looks like a white tree. Are they all going to come out the graves? They're going to attack me.
This must be the place.
Won't this book have been like sodden by the rain and stuff? It'd be like soaked.
Could he really be buried here?
No
There's
book.
something hidden among the roots. Let's see.
Is there a book? Give me the book.
This must be the registry.
Hans, 10 years old, lithification. Alfred, 9 years old, succumbed to conditioning. Franz, 12 years old, lithification. Paulina, 10 years old, emaciation, sorry. Bruno, 11 years old, disciplined for attempting flight. Johanna, 12 years old, disciplined for attempting flight. Reinhard, 9 years old, succumbed to conditioning. Marta, 10 years old, succumbed to conditioning. Lothar, 12 years old, lithification. Dietrich, 11 years old, emaciation.
So many names. This place was a slaughterhouse. And where is the architect of all this misery? It was only a matter of time, I suppose. This place is cursed.
Oh, Christ. What is happening? I'm pressing all the wrong buttons.
I'm done here. Let's get the registry back to Herman.
Okay. We're done here. We are done with every green exclamation mark that's currently out in the world. They've all returned back to the hideaway for completion. So we're going to finish these 2 quests. We're going to see if there's any more hunts that have been added to the board. And then I think we'll be good to start wrapping up.
There's something about it.
No new hunts. You've leveled up. Wait, scroll through notes. Never mind, carry on.
Vivian.
Vivian.
I found it. The book you lost.
Be careful, there's a weird ninja chasing it.
You found it. Thank you, Clive. Even though I asked this of you, I was not entirely sure it would be possible. I feared the executors had seized every copy.
I met with one of these executors, and I convinced him to let me keep it.
Convinced.
He told me something. That the truth is just a matter of collective belief. And that if enough people believe a lie, that lie becomes the truth.
It does. But it also means that the truth is not immutable. That it can be changed. Provided that those who wish to change it can convince enough people that their perspective is the correct one. As the sad history of the bearers proves.
You said that the book inspired you to become a scholar.
It did. Or its author, rather. She was a heretic, you see. A firebrand and a dissenter. A gallows stood ready for her in every corner of the realm. And by shunning society, or perhaps being shunned by it, she stumbled upon a truth so potent that an entire realm trembled at the prospect of its utterance. I, too, have always felt somehow set apart from the world of men. A stranger to my own species. She taught me that my solitude was not a curse, but a gift. And that, though my journey to the truth might be a lonely one, what I found at my destination would be more than worth the cost.
Do you still feel that way? That you're not one of us?
Honestly, I'm not entirely sure anymore. Since coming to the hideaway, I find my thinking somewhat clouded. Perhaps the result of studying mankind from a rather closer perspective than I had intended. But the more I study, the more I find value in this perspective. In looking not from the outside, but from within. So if you'll permit me, I'd like to continue my work here. Remember, Clive, when enough people believe, belief begets truth. Give the men and women of this benighted world the gift of truth. Make them believe in you, as I do.
I'll try, Vivian. I'll try.
Nice. One more to wrap up. Something else from a horde. Oh.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Your benefactors are a generous lot. You earned this.
Obtain all available items from your patrons. So that means this is done.
Come again. I may have more for you.
Oh, that just updated right now with a new mark. Wailing Banshee. Garnick in Waloed. Garnick. Waloed. Curse-breakers came across this creature while searching for survivors near the abandoned village of Garnick. Misled by the abomination's appearance into thinking she might be a local woman, they went to offer their help, but soon it was they who were seeking salvation. The survivors said they could still hear the screams of the white and those of their fallen comrades. Only a rank A. That should be easy enough to take care of. But yes, Chaos, I am supremely winning. I'm winning the most winning. I'm the most winner.
I hear that you traveled to Ash, Sid.
Yep.
Did you by any chance recover the names of my fallen friends?
Yep.
I did. Yes.
If I may, the bearer registry. The director was a brutal man. He got no worse than he deserved.
The registry was all I found beneath the tree. There was no sign of a body. Nor any record of what happened to the children after the orphanage closed.
I pray that at least some of them survived. All their names are here. The ones we lost. My friends. My light in those dark times. I can still remember their faces, like it was yesterday. Children who were taken from their bunks in the morning, never to return. No explanation ever offered.
They'd be happy to know that you survived, Herman.
But why did I make it out alive, when so many others died in that awful place?
It's not your fault. And blaming yourself won't bring them back. Honor their memory. See that their names live on. That way, at least. They're never truly gone.
Thank you. Sid, I'm going to write a book.
Ooh.
An account of the horrors of Badbach, and the spirit of those its custodians sought to crush. All of Valisthea will know of our suffering, and in the name of those I lost, I will not let it happen again.
Neither will I.
These records would have been buried for all eternity, were it not for you. Thank you.
Okay. There's another quest popped up. In my reading table. Let's go have a quick look. Bedtime soon, soon, soon. I just want to see what this new quest is. I thought we'd just finished them all. They're spawning again. You think you've wrapped them all up, and then they just like they don't stop coming in. 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 They don't stop coming. Why won't Dion join my party? Why won't you join me?
Courage, Ifrit.
Never mind.
The time is nigh, Ifrit.
Ifrit. Also, my name is the Cid. Master Clive, I'm aware that a man is a great portrait to demand your attention, but should you find it? Yeah, okay, let's go see you.
It's usually me making demands of
Something about
Hippocrates.
Dion, actually, just then.
I wonder what this is about.
Let me just read that again. Well, whether a matter is great import which demands your attention, but should you find yourself a moment, I bid you visit me in the shelves that I might ask a single favor concerning His Highness Prince Dion. It's about Dion. We gotta check it out. Gotta check out boy's okay. Our jumpy boy is okay.
swordsman Harpocrates. I received your note.
Ah, yes. I expect you're wondering what this is all about.
I certainly am.
You spoke of making amends with Dion, but I can't imagine what for.
Then I should begin by telling you that I was once his tutor. This was some years ago, of course, before I joined Sid in his hideaway. At that time, I was counted among the foremost scholars of Oriflamme, and was accordingly invited to the palace to supervise the young prince's education, all to ensure that the future emperor had a firm grounding in, well, everything an emperor should. History, religion, commerce, government. Alas, our time together was cut short when Dion left to join the Dragoons, his studies no longer being deemed necessary. I had not expected to meet with him again, least of all here.
Have you spoken with him?
No, I have yet to find the right moment. His Highness always seems so preoccupied, especially when alone. I would not wish to disturb his ruminations with idle words of greeting, not when I know he dwells upon the evil Ultima had him commit in the Dominion.
The guilt weighs heavily on him, I know. But as you say, that was Ultima's doing. Surely you can't blame yourself.
When I first met him, it was not guilt, but his people's expectations that weighed heavily upon him. And I did nothing to ease that burden. He bore it alone, until the day he could not bear it any longer. It is one of my greatest regrets that I only ever offered him my wisdom, when what he truly needed was friendship. The blame for Dion's transgressions lies not only on his shoulders, but on mine.
I see. I'm ready to help you in any way that I can.
Then I beg that you bring me a wild wyvern tail. Apothecaries across the ages agree that even to glimpse such a flower is to be granted inner solace. Fabulists and fraudsters all, of course. But there is oft a seed of truth to be found where even the most outlandish opinions align.
Well, it can't hurt to try. Where can I find this flower? And how will I know it?
You have seen cultivated wyvern tails
Oh,
before,
he
I
likes
trust.
those flowers, doesn't he?
The lily-white blossoms from whose roots the poisonous ink for the brand is distilled. Well, those which grow in the wild differ only in their purple hue. The harsher the environment in which they are raised, the deeper the color. There is a waterfall in Rickmal's roost across the strait, where the flowers once grew in abundance. Whether they still survive there, I know not. But try as I might, I can find no likelier location.
It's all right. I'll find you a wyvern tail one way or another.
Thank you, Clive. And please, be safe.
Always am. But Dion, Burnett, it's for Dion. You just want me to leave Dion hanging like this? You want me to just leave him without his flower? You think that's an acceptable way to leave things? Dion needs his flower, Burnett. Dion needs his flowers. Your wife might hang you. I'm not going yet, Zaloni. I've got to get a flower. Must get the flower.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Oh shit.
This won't be easy. Seems this place has been flooded twice over.
Oh, damn it.
Purple flowers blooming next to a waterfall. Shouldn't be too hard to find.
Where's he gone? I've lost him. Oh, damn it. Keeps dodging me. He's swift. Try not to set the flowers on fire.
Might as well pick enough for a bunch, I suppose.
Throw in an eye once in a while. Please send it back. I need it. Well, Gav needs one too. So, I don't know. Tried to set the fire on flowers, but it didn't work. If only that was so. If only that were possible.
Oarsman, I found the flowers you were looking for.
You did?
I
Teach
think
you a
I
thing
did.
about dodger. He was swift, wasn't he, Brunette? He was a swift one. Gonna help our boy, Dion.
You did indeed. My dear boy, thank you.
You wanted to make Dion a gift of one, did you not? Shall I invite him to join us?
Like Taylor Swift.
I don't...
It's no trouble. I'll go and fetch him.
Put your aftershave on, Hippocrates. Your boy's coming in.
Your Highness, would you do me the honor of accompanying me?
No. It is time, then.
No. Only to the shelves. Our lawsman has something he'd like to give you.
Master Hippocrates. No. I dare not show my face before him. Not after everything I have done. I have taken countless innocent lives. And ruined countless more.
Come on, Dion.
All because I was weak. I have sworn to atone for my crimes or die in the attempt. But were I to meet with him again, and see in his eyes what I have become, I fear that my resolve might falter.
Then that is all the more reason to do it. Test your resolve. Prove to yourself and to him how strong it truly is.
Brunette.
You are right. I must, at the very least, offer him my gratitude. Very well, then. Take me to him.
Come on, boy.
Me.
friends here?
Even now, I hesitate to approach him. What must he think of me?
You'd be surprised.
Clive's just going to earwig in the corner there.
Master Harpocrates, pray, accept my apologies for leaving your tutelage before my studies were complete. Your lessons opened my mind to a world quite unlike the one I had imagined from within the gilded confines of the palace. And I shall be forever grateful for the efforts you made to enlighten me.
Lift up your head, Your Highness. The deeds of youth require no apology. That you took the time to visit me says much about the man you have become. Now, there is something I would like to show you.
Is that a wyvern tail? The color is unfamiliar to me.
Because it is unique to those found in the wild. Something in the harsh environment in which they grow lends them this striking hue. Their roots are indistinguishable from those of their hothouse cousins, but once they bloom, the difference is immediately apparent. In this flower, I see you, Your Highness. Its roots were the roots of a wyvern tail, with all that implies. But they do not define it, just as yours do not define you. I want you to have it, that it might remind you of this truth.
I bet you I'll have a bunch in my hoard.
Master Harpocrates, I would ask of you a service. Keep your gift until I have fulfilled my duty to the realm, for only then shall I be deserving of it.
As you wish, Your Highness. I shall await your return.
Our roots do not define us. No wonder my stepmother didn't like him. For reuniting me with memories I had thought long lost. I shall not forget this.
What did he give me? What did he give me?
Thank you, Clive. Were it not for you, I fear I might never have found the right moment to speak with him. Not to mention the wyvern tales. I shall plant their seeds, that I might not disappoint His Highness upon his return.
I hope the soil in the hideaway is to their liking.
Why, these flowers bloomed in the bleak, black wastes of Waloed. I'm sure Nigel's yard will suit them to a T. when it comes to expressing one's gratitude, I find that words are seldom sufficient. Here.
I'm getting all the presents today. Low-key rude. Well, I was thinking that about Waloed being like a waste. It's like someone's home.
Or more precisely, my stolas quill. 'Tis said that an owl's feathers are steeped in the wishes it hears over its long lifetime. All those words just waiting to pour out onto the page. So consider this my wish for you. That one day you may put down your sword and pick up that pen.
Well, when that day comes, I'll certainly have a lot to write about. Thank you, Harpocrates. It shall have pride of place in my chamber.
It's going in my hoard. It's going in my hoard. What a hoard it's turning out to be. Bahamut's Mercy. Nice. And, yeah, something for my hoard. Okay, a letter to read, and then I think we're done for the day. Let's go read this letter. Bet you it's Harpocrates. I'll be like, Harpocrates, I just literally spoke to you. Disgusting. Oh, it's from Vivian. Okay. Good for her. Stolas. Scholar's Bonnet. So only one more thing to put in my... Oh no, 2 more things to put in my hoard. 2 more things for my hoard and then we're done. 2 more hoard things. Check around. That's all clear. Check the world map. That's all clear. I reckon we're there. We're ready. All the hunts that I can do are done. All the quests that I can do are done. All that is left. Origin. All that is left is Origin. Let's behold Clive's stuff. It's nice, isn't it? Nice hoard. That's a nice hoard. Let's save. And I'm pretty sure I'm still at 87%. Yeah, still at 87%. What was that as well? I just saw official news from one of your games, Final Fantasy 14, eh? I wonder what's going on there. Let's wrap that up there. That is it from me for this evening. Let's say our usual thank yous to a bunch of people who've supported the stream today. We have made it through all of those side quests. All that's left now is main story. Not done yet. Hope we are. For the bits today, Cobra Bubbles, Laketta, Man Like Chuckles, and Rinvello. We also had Rasusu play some sound alerts today, so thank you. Today's gifters, Laketta and Rinvello. We had a raid from Etherian Stormwind. Mods, thanks for modding. Vips, thanks for vipping. Chatters, thanks for chatting. Oh, Sodeo Ventus as well. Also did some sound alerts earlier as well. So thank you to Sodeo Ventus. Oh, that is it from me. So for you guys on YouTube, we're coming up. I think, will this be the penultimate one? I still think 13% of story is a lot to get through in one stream. So we'll see. We'll see. It might be that next video is the last one. It might be there's at least one more. Let's see how we go. Let's see how we go. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Most importantly, join this Twitch stream live at twitch.tv/JamesLee85. That is it from me. Thanks for watching and see you at the next one. Bye-bye for now. Why does Clive have to huff?